more about engineering.
I'm down.
Where should we go?
Well, they have some databases online.
Think we should look at them?
Yeah, let's take a look. This is so boring. I wish there was another way to learn about engineering.
Dude, look. There's this club called Innovations and Concepts of Engineering, or I.C.E. I think that sounds like exactly what we're looking for.
Do you think we should go?
Every Wednesday A block? That works for me.
All right, I'm all signed up. Hey Jack, before we get to ICE, we should know a bit more about how we can work with them.
Yeah, I agree. Communication is really key in these types of clubs. We should go and study some of that.
Probably important.
Communication is when one organism sends a message to another using any or all of its senses. This message could be in the form of a movement, a verbal message, or some sort of physical contact. The receiving organism takes this message and decodes it, and it usually conveys some sort of information.
Language. Language is a more advanced form of communication in which words are conveyed through several different multimedia techniques. Today, humans have the most advanced form of communication. So Jack, I was doing some reading last night and I came across the word arbitrariness. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, arbitrariness is the ability of humans to communicate through many different means simultaneously. For example, auditory means, visual means, as well as physical contact. In addition, this could come in the form of emails, texting, or making use of other technological devices.
Oh, what about like sign language?
Yeah, exactly. That's a form of it too. Most people, when learning sign language, will actually sign and speak at the same time to reinforce the concepts.
Cool, thank you.
On our first visit to ICE, we sat near the front of the classroom and watched a presentation by 4 sophomores on wireless charging for upcoming Apple phones, and we got to see what type of activities ICE members like to engage in. We had a bunch of observations on our first visit, which we saw consistently in the rest of our visits. There were around 20 members that consistently came, and they all were pushed towards the right side of the classroom. The club had several officers, including one president who sat in the front middle seats. The younger the members were, the farther the back they were seated, meaning seniors were in the front and freshmen were in the back. Most members sat in groups of 3 to 4 and often worked on their laptops when there was downtime in the club.
I'm here with an officer from ICE today, and I'm going to ask him a few questions. So first off, what does ICE stand for and what is it about?
So ICE is about the innovations and concepts of engineering. We're here to promote an environment where kids can facilitate their interest in engineering by presenting topics regarding chemical, biomedical, electrical engineering in the 8 periods that we offer every Wednesday.
I stands for Innovations and Concepts of Engineering, and we didn't create this club. We came to this club last year as juniors, and basically they were doing some competition, some engineering competition, and we missed that because it was very poorly coordinated.
Being a Wednesday A Block club, I would say that we definitely want the kids to de-stress after a long day of school. However, we want to focus on aspects of engineering that they enjoy, which is why the club is definitely tailored to its members. And we are a member-oriented, student-led, student-run group. And so because of that, the students are free to pursue aspects of engineering and specific topics and research that they enjoy.
So in other words, we pretty much have presentations on different topics, ranging from what the students or the members want.
Yeah, and then discussions, both ethical and engineering related, after those presentations.
So my freshman year, when I came into TJ, I had no clue what I wanted to do. I took a couple different classes, but my interest lay in engineering, and I found that out into my junior year. So here at ICE, what I'm trying to promote is for students who don't know what they want to do yet, what senior research lab they want to be in. They can be exposed to a topic that might be something that they want to participate in later on.
Right. Question 3 is, what made you guys decide to join ICE?
So I joined ICE sophomore year because I was interested in engineering, and I definitely wanted to find a way to pursue that outside of the classroom through an extracurricular activity, and 8th period was a great opportunity for me to do that.
What has been your favorite moment in the club so far this year?
The club is pretty fun. We have a lot of presentations, but I really like the activities that we do with the students. Some, for example, are like engineering activities where we build structures out of construction paper, and we make guidelines for how we. It's like a competition, and it's pretty fun for the kids and the students and the leaders.
Yeah, I would definitely echo what Bilal said. I think I've been a part of I.C.E since sophomore year, and I would say as a senior, the one aspect that's really different is stepping into a leadership role. As treasurer of I.C.E, I've been responsible for kind of guiding some of the younger students and the younger members of I.C.E. And this has helped me, develop sort of accountability for the younger members of our club and give presentations and show them how the club should be run in future years after we're gone.
So how would you guys describe the culture of I.C.E?
It's pretty free. It's really great. It's very engaging. It like inspires the students to voice their opinions on engineering, and we really go into ethics of engineering. And they also they tell us about their opinions on the ethics, and they look towards the future and think about the opportunities of the future. What do you think?
You know, from freshman to senior, everyone's voice is heard, everyone's welcome to state their opinion. Like Bilal said, we have a lot of ethical discussions about engineering. We go into recent research and the officers present recent research, but then we always want to hear what the younger kids have to say regarding that research and whether or not they think it's positive or negative and what sort of type of effect it's going to have on the community, our local community, and the global community.
We also let our younger students to present, and they get to choose their own topics, so they have fun with that, and that lets them voice their opinions. As that's the main idea of I.C.E, allowing everyone to engage in this fun community and learn about the STEM-related concepts of engineering.
We had been to a few periods to observe the culture of I.C.E, but we were ready to become an actual part of it. We decided one day to come up with a presentation that we could share on our next visit. We got the help of an I.C.E officer named Advait, who you can see talking to his members in this video. He told us to come up with a presentation that was fun, business related, and relatable for the club members, as he wanted us to stay consistent with the club's fun and relaxed atmosphere. For weeks, we struggled to think of a topic that was both fun and business related. Eventually, we found the perfect solution. We were going to present on how to minimize your costs when ordering at Chipotle.
I'm Rohan.
I'm Jack.
And today we're presenting you the art of Chipotle. So part of the reason we're doing this, you guys are probably wondering, like, why are we doing this? So this is I.C.E. So part of I.C.E is innovating, and that means entrepreneurship. That means coming up with innovative ways to do things. So it applies to engineering. It also applies to Chipotle.
Okay, so some factors to consider when ordering your burrito is that both burritos and bowls are the same size, but generally in bowls you get more ingredients. Tortillas are free with bowls, even if you're not actually getting a burrito. You can get one put in some foil or put in the bottom of your burrito.
So to test this hypothesis, we actually went out and performed an experiment on Chipotle burritos. So before we go into that, this is what it looks like when you maximize your burrito using the technique we just talked about. And this is what your standard burrito looks like. So as you can see, that's a lot more, but it's still the same price.
So for this experiment, the independent variables were the ingredients, which includes the various meats, guacamole sauce, salsa, cheese, sour cream, and other toppings. And so what we were trying to maximize was the dependent variable, which was the weight of the order. And so what stayed constant is like the restaurant we went to the same Chipotle. We made the exact same orders, like with the same types of ingredients. And we actually found that a regular burrito that you just buy, just asking for a burrito and just going by and saying, like, I want this, 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 and this, was 0.84 pounds. But our order, when we use Advait's technique, is 1.45 pounds, which includes all the same toppings as the burrito. It's just maximized, so you're getting more bang for your buck.
And so the difference in weight was 0.61 pounds between the two burritos. As you can see, they were still the same price. So we have two graphs right here to illustrate that.
You get almost 75% more with our technique.
Exactly, yeah.
Rather than just a regular Chipotle goer's technique.
Yep, and on the right is a bar graph for the price. As you can see, it's the same for both types. And for the weight, it's like almost twice as much for the optimal order for a Chipotle burrito.
Booyah!
Okay. So I'm here with
Michael,
Michael,
Danny.
Danny. All right. Well, Michael and Danny, we're here to ask you a few questions today about your experience in ICE. So what grade are you guys in?
11.
11. Okay, so you guys are juniors, and so how's ICE been for you so far this year? What's it been to be a junior in ICE?
I think ICE is really interesting and lets me expand my knowledge on like technology and how it's applicable in the real world.
I find the presentations on how engineering is being innovated in the current day world pretty fascinating, since why I went to ICE.
And how long have you guys been part of the club?
I've been coming since the start of this year.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so going forward, when you guys are seniors, what do you guys want to contribute or bring to the club?
Well, hopefully next year we can make like more presentations and like teach people about how like engineering is innovative.
Find more interesting topics to talk about and inform the underclassmen.
Very cool. Thank you guys for your time.
Rohan, what'd you think of ICE?
That was awesome. I had a lot of fun. Would you keep going there?
Yeah, I think I will.
I would too.
I got room for every 8th period on Wednesday A block, so we might as well.
Guess I'll keep seeing you there.